Hello grade 6! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ma'am. And for today's lesson ay meron naman tayong panibagong video tungkol sa ating quarter 3, week 6, 7, and 8. But before we start, if you're new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will updated if I have a new upload videos. Okay, so today's lesson, the simple machines. What are the simple machines? Pag-aaralan natin today. Our milk-based objectives are demonstrate the practical and safe uses of simple machines and manipulate simple machines to describe their characteristics and uses. Sorry for the typo errors there. Our objectives are learn how to safely use the simple machine, demonstrate the safety measures to prevent accidents with machines, and understand the uses and description of each simple machine. Machines will help you make you... Ang dami kong mali. Sorry for the typo error. Again, task. Yan, task. Okay, again. Machines will help you make tasks easier and quicker. Accidents may happen when machines break down or when used improperly. Kapag mali po yung pag-handle o pag-manipulate ng mga machine na ito, mas malamang sa malamang magkakaroon po ng accidents. Okay? Kapag hindi talaga nagamit ng in a proper way. And you can get caught by sharp tools, and they may also tumble off your bikes or even get injured when operating simple machine. Kapag, ang simple machine kasi, kapag mali din yung pagkahawak mo, or pwede ka magkasugat dun sa mga tutulis na mga tools, and pwede ka rin mahulog, mabagsak, and madapa, and then ma-injured ka. Okay? Dahil sa pag-operate ng simple machine na yan. So, what are simple machine? Ano yan? The simple machine are machines that have been used since ancient times. Ginagamit yan sa mga kasi ang kaninunuan pa natin, meron na yung simple machine. Pero, dinevelop lang yan pa. And these have been developed to make work lighter and less difficult. Yun yan. Sa mga scientists natin, sa mga developer natin, ginagawa yan para hindi tayo masyadong mabigatan sa ating mga work. So, there are 6 simple machine. Meron pong 6 na simple machines. First, lever. Second, wheel and axle. Third, inclined plane. Fourth, wedge. 5, screw. 6, pulley. Each simple machine has its own use and has different functions. This will help you to do work in many ways. So, yung 6 na yun, yung 6 na simple machine ay meron silang kanyang-kanyang gamit at meron din silang kanyang-kanyang trabaho. So, yan po ay makakatulong sa ating mga trabaho kahit na simple lang siya, simple machine. It can transfer force from one place to another. It can increase the amount of force you apply to a certain task. And it can also change the distance, speed, and direction of the force. So, magagamitan din to ng force ngayon. So, when using the simple machines, you must practice precautionary measures to avoid accidents. Yung 6 simple machines na yon, there are precautionary measures para yung mga dapat gawin para maiwasan yung accident. These are the precautionary measures. First is the safety with sharp objects, yung mga matutulis na bagay. First, use sharp tools under adult supervision. Ask for help when having difficult in using. Kapag nag-handle tayo ng mga matutulis, papaalam muna natin sa nakakatanda, and then gagabayan po kayo. Then magpapatulong din kayo kapag nahihirapan kayong gumamit ng sharp object. Second, choose tools of the right size for your hands. Tools that are too large for your hands can slip while in use and will cause danger. Okay, kasi diba, lalo na sa knife, merong malalaking knife, meron ding maliliit. So, dahil bata pa kayo, choose the smaller knife. Kasi, kapag malaki kasi, magkakaroon cause talaga yun ng accident. Masugatan kayo, and so on. So, when using sharp tools, give your full attention to what you are doing. Make sure that you have good lighting so you can clearly see the tools and your hands. Kapag gumagamit ka ng tools, focus ka talaga kung ano yung ginagawa, kung ano yung hinihiwa mo. Huwag na yung kung ano-ano pang iniisip mo, masusugatan ka talaga. And make sure also na merong sapat na liwanag or ilaw para makita mo yung kung ano yung hinihiwa mo at tapos hinawakan mo sa kamay. Okay? So, keep clean and return sharp tools for their proper places or storage. Do not leave tools scattered around your house. When you're done using the knife, you must to keep it clean. Okay? Then, ibalik mo yung knife na yun kung saan siya nakalagay. Huwag pakalat-kalat. Huwag mong iwanan kung saan-saan. Kasi, pag meron kang nakakabatang kapatid, pag pinaglalaruan niya yon, masusugatan din siya. Okay? Next, precautionary measures, safety on ramps. Ano yung ramps? Yung mga yung slanting. Yan. Look out for avoid slippery spots. Natin kung madulas ba yung ramps. So, titingnan natin yung kung merong tubig, oil, and everything. Number 2, hold on the handrails. Yung hawakan dun sa ramps. Habang hahawak ka talaga nun. Third, do not run down on or race or on ramps. Huwag kang tumakbo kapag bumaba ka kasi you might be fall down or magasgas pa yung tuhod mo, yung mga ganon. Huwag makipaghabulan. 4, be extra careful in bringing down patients on wheelchair, baby or stroller or grocery cart. So yun nga, extra careful when you have patients on your wheelchair. Check the roofs if right gauge, thick enough, and are in good condition, not yet brittle or frayed. So if you have this simple machine, kung meron kayong rope na ginagamit doon, you can double check bago nyo gamitin kung yung tali na yon is makapal pa, okay pa yon. Kapag meron na siyang something doon, ngat-ngat doon sa rope na yon at saka manipis na siya, palitan mo na siya kasi yung friction kasi doon while carrying heavy objects dun sa pulley. Second, make sure that the nuts are tied correctly. Kasi meron yung nut yung pulley. Titingnan nyo rin kung higpit pa ba yung mga nuts doon. And if not sure, have it checked by an expert. Lalo na itong mga nuts na to meron din sa mga bikes. Bago mo gamitin yung mga bike nyo, double check nyo kung naka-tighten ba yung mga nuts doon. Okay? Para iwas disgrasya. If you like doing activities like ziplining or wall climbing, check the reputation of the place, competence and durability of facility before you do the ride. Gusto mong sumakay sa mga ziplines, mga wall climbing dun sa sky ranch, may mga ganyan. I-double check nyo talaga. Then, tapos, merong nag-guide sa inyo. Kasi huwag kayong magbasta-basta kung walang guide. Kasi baka, mahulog pa kayo, maputol, marami pa kasing gagawin doon sa mga nag-zipline. And have safety nets and backup ropes in case the main supporting ropes snaps. Kasi diba, pag nag-ziplining ka, maraming nilalagay dyan sa katawan mo. In case kung yung isa ay maputol, meron pang isa. Yan, may extra. So, yun po. Some products have safety symbols used to give precaution in the danger when the product is not used properly. Moreover, there are also symbols on highways and streets that must be observed for safety purposes. These symbols must be understood and be followed to avoid accident. So the symbol shown in the right side of for instance, means that the road is slippery for vehicles when tires or wheels. So the image from the Google. So kapag meron na mga signages na nasa kalsada natin, kapag may ganyan, so dahan-dahan na lang yung pagmamaneho kasi kapag maulan talaga, kapag nagbiyahe ka ng ulan, madulas talaga yung dahan-dahan lang yung takbo nyo para to avoid accident. So simple machines include lever, so which is a straight or curved rigid bar that is free to turn about a fixed point. All lever have fulcrum or fixed point of effort, and the load which is being moved. Levers are of three classes. So, yung fulcrum sa parts ng lever, meron siyang fulcrum na tinatawag or fixed point. Meron ding point of effort and the load. Class 1 lever has fulcrum between effort and load. Class 2 lever has the load between effort and fulcrum. And class 3 lever has the effort between the load and the fulcrum. So, yung tatlong klase ng lever na yan ay merong pagkak. Another kind of simple machine is pulley. A pulley is a groove wheel that turns around an axle which is held in place by mounting bracket, a rope of which wire moves along the wheel's circumference. Pulley has 3 points of interest, namely the fulcrum, point of effort at the end of the rope, and the resistance or load to be lifted. Next is inclined plane. An inclined plane is another kind of simple machine. It is a plane tilted in an angle with one end higher than the other. So, another simple machine is a screw. Yung screw, palagi natin ito naririnig. This is a spiral inclined plane. It is composed of cylindrical body with a spiral ridge called thread. The thread surrounds from the tip of the head. On the other hand, an inclined plane or two inclined planes that meet each other to form a sharp edge is called a wedge. So, wedges are typically good for cutting and piercing. So, example of wedges are knives, axes, pins, and nails. So, yun po. This is an example of wedge. So, the last kind of simple machine is wheel and axle. It is a simple machine that has small disc or shaft called an axle that is attached to a wheel. So, the wheel may be a complete wheel or a crank that turns like a wheel. So, examples of the wheel and axle are doorknobs, steering wheels, screwdriver, pencil sharpeners, and meat grinders, among others. In your learning test 1, make a list of safety precautions a person must take when using the following simple machines. Do this in your answer sheet. You may copy the table. Okay, gagawa kayo ng listahan ng mga safety precaution kapag ikaw ay gumamit sa mga simple machine na nandito. So, merong 5. So, 5 list. Dito sa first column, scissor. Second column, axe. The third column is hammer. And the fourth column is staple. Alam mo naman natin kung ano yan. Kapag ginamit na natin yung mga yan, ano yung mga precautionary measures na susundin mo. In your learning test, to draw or cut on page, symbol, signs, or picture that show precautionary measures when using simple machines. Indicate the precautions that the symbols tell, and do this in your answer sheet. Marami to. Kapag meron kayong Pinterest, pwede kayong mag-download ng mga picture doon. Kung meron kayong printer sa bahay, pwede kayong mag-print ng ganun. Pero yung mahirap to na kung wala kayong printer. Baka meron pa sa mga books na hindi na ninyo ginagamit, pwede kayong mag-cut doon. Okay? Kung wala talaga, in your learning test 3, put a check mark on the object that is example of the simple machine and cross mark on the object that is not simple machine. So do this in your activity sheet. So wala siyang number. You may write number na lang na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. In number 1, check ba yan or X? Okay. So in your learning test 4, perform this activity in your answer sheet. Ito yung activity nyo. Week 6, 7, 8 yun. Pwede, sa week 8 yun na ipasa. Okay, so our activity title, Constructing Simple Machine. Ipasa nyo yan sa week 8. So, our materials, 1-foot ruler, pencil, and paperweight. And in our setup B, paper and pencil. So, there are the procedures. So, in our learning test 5, look around your home. Take note of the simple machines that you see. List down all the things that you think are example of simple machine or a combination of simple machine. So, 5 lang po ang hinihingi dyan. Marami sa bahay natin na merong simple machine. Una-una na yan, sa pintuan, sa kusina, mga ganun. Makikita mo yan diyan. So, in learning test 6, identify which of the pictures will cross mark on a drawing or illustration that you think is not a level. So, there are 10 items. Isulat nyo na lang yung X mark symbols. You may write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. So, isusulat, leave as blank na lang yung lever siya. So, in your learning test 7, answer the following questions. Do this in your answer sheet. So, yan, why are simple machines important? Cite everyday activities where simple machines are used. Then, answers may vary. Iba-iba yung mga sagot dyan. So, in your learning test 8, the strategy for a new product or simple machine and its efficiency. Present it using shorthand paper. Make use of the rubric below. So, ito yung rubric natin. Kung gusto mo ay level 3 ka palagi, so yung sundin mo lang lahat yan. Details and information given, organization of ideas, concept and integration of lesson learned, material used for the output, and presentation of output. And remember the simple machine discussed in these lessons are: simple machines are the simple tools that make work easier and faster. Simple machines can be categorized as inclined plane, lever, pulley, screw, wedge, and wheel axle. Simple machine help us lift, pull, change the direction of the force, split, cut, or fasten things. We all use simple machines every day. To open the door, to turn on the water faucet, to tie up the shoelaces, to go up and down a flight of stairs, or even just to eat. Okay, in your learning test 9, answer the following. Remember what you have learned about simple machine. Write your explanation in your answer sheet. So, there are 3 questions. There are 3 situations. In your learning test 10, so, pinipicturean ko na siya. Nasa libro natin yung yan, ang Science Beyond, yung kulay orange na libro. Kung meron kayo, titingnan nyo yan. Pero kasi as school namin kasi meron na silang librong sa science namin. So, makikita nyo yan doon. So, answer, let's check A and B on pages 164 to 165 of Science Beyond Border 6 textbook. Write your answer in your answer sheet, 20 items. And second answer, let's check on page 174 of Science Beyond Border 6 textbook. Write your answer in your answer sheet. Orange ang cover niyan. Pero sa mga walang libro, let's check A. Ito po yan. So, yan. Pwede nyo itong i-post para makita nyo yung questions. And then, so let's check B. Yan. Ito yung number 1, 2, 3. Isulat nyo lang kasi dyan, level E4, resistance, fulcrum of the following simple machine. Ito ba, si fulcrum ba to? Resistance, at saka si E4. Ganon. So, yan lang. Meron naman siyang number eh. You don't have to draw. And let's check in page 174. Let's check. May multiple choice lang yan. Pwede nyo siyang yan. Pwede nyo siyang ano. Pero pag nangangailangan talaga kayo nito, kung wala kayong libro, PM nyo na lang ako. Ann Livario sa na yung page ko, Ma'am Ann. Nasa description box yung FB page ko, Ma'am Ann. Okay? Para mabigyan ko kayo ng copy niyan. Picture. So, that's all for today, guys. Thank you and God bless us all. Answers and soft copy are there in the description box. So, if you have a question, comment, suggestion, or recommendation, just leave your comments in our comment section. And that's all for today. Mabuhay po tayong lahat and thank you for watching.